Vibe check. Not want that to be me. Ow. It's like... I mean, I know it's just a milk jug, but this is way harder than, like, skin is, so... Yeah. Ugh, no. Oops. Okay, so here we go. I got this nice club. It's kind of the basic shape with a lot longer handle. I don't know. I just kind of went with it. So, not gonna lie, this is only my third time ever using my lathe, and I don't think it's turned out too bad. It's not perfect, but still only my third time using a lathe. And also not bad for wood that was probably cut somewhere between 15 and 20 years ago. This is stuff my grandpa used back when he still had a sawmill, because my grandpa used to have a sawmill. So this is oak that's actually from around where I'm living, so it's kind of cool. Also, again, almost as old as I am. Well, the wood's older, but it's cut almost, you know, you get the idea. So anyway, this is oak, so it's still actually pretty light for a hardwood. I mean, it's heavier than like pine or something, but it's not as heavy as it could be. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually drill out part of the inside of this and then melt down some lead, which I got these fishing lures, cheapest ones I could find, or at least the most for the cheapest price. I'm sure there's better ways to get lead, but this is what was available. Yeah, gotta love Southern Iowa. I mean, I don't, but I'm sure there's people who do. I probably also just insulted like half the people on my Facebook page. Anyway, so I'm gonna melt some of these down and pour it into that, hopefully. Also never melted down lead before, so yeah, that'll be an experience. Then once I get that done, I'm of course gonna add the spikes because, you know, it's a trench club. You can't have a trench club without spikes. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking, get my drill ready, drill a hole into it, probably not super deep, just enough to, you know, put some weight at the end of it, and go from there. So now that our club is weighted with lead, it's actually got a nice heft to it. I don't think I even put a full pound in there, but it seems to do a lot. And once the steel spikes are in, it should be pretty good. Speaking of which, I got this like 3/8, I think is what this is. Yes, 3/8 steel. What I'm gonna do is cut into 2-inch pieces, then forge out part of it into kind of my spike, then drill holes all along here and put the spikes in. Gonna do that for like, I think I'm gonna do 4 rows of 4, so I'll need 16 spikes total. So I should go get to work, so this is gonna take a while. Okay, so I have all my spikes forged out. Pretty crude, and they're not like super sharp, so you want to like, accidentally cut yourself with it. Still a little warm, but it's gonna set them in a pile. I also have a bunch of holes drilled. Actually, surprisingly went in deeper than I thought, but that's a pretty small chunk, so not surprising. They're not even, but World War I weapons, I don't think they really were, so I just said so like 5 times there. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is mix up some JB Weld, put in all these holes, then stick the spikes in. They're already pretty tight, so the weld probably won't even really be that necessary, but I'll add it anyway just so it doesn't pop out. But I'll get back to you once they're done gluing because, that's boring. I'm actually currently working on making like a spiked club myself at the moment. Just a chunk of oak my grandpa cut with a sawmill probably 15 or 20 years ago. I've been sitting in his shed since. So I got hold of it, turned it on a lathe, hollowed out part of the center and filled it with lead. I never knew that stuff melted so entertainingly, if that's even a word. Either way, I thought it was fun to watch. And just got done forging these spikes a little bit ago, so basically need to glue all those in so they don't fall out. Hopefully they go in far enough. But yeah, spiked clubs are kind of a fascination of mine as well, especially the World War I ones. Okay, so I didn't think the glue is really gonna work well, so I didn't even add it because these aren't going anywhere. So basically all I have to do now is, I don't know, maybe burn it a little bit, add some linseed oil, of course, to seal it. And I might see if I can like wrap the handle with leather, but I might decide not to do it. Kind of see how this week goes. But yeah, basically gonna do that and see what all I can destroy with this. She says, no, it'll probably just be water bottles because, everything else is expensive.